Geo-Force, created by Mike W. Barr and Jim Aparo. Alter ego, Brian Markov. Occupation, Prince of Markovia. Known relatives, King Victor Markov, father, deceased. King Gregor Markov, brother, deceased. Tara Markov, half-sister, deceased. Queen Ilona Markov, sister-in-law. Group affiliation, charter member, The Outsiders. Base of operations, the Markovian Consulate, Los Angeles, California. First appearance, The Brave and the Bold 200, July 1983. Height, 6'4", weight, 210 pounds. Eyes, blue, hair, light red. History. Brian Markov first assumed the role of Geo-Force when his native country Markovia was invaded by the forces of the marauder Baron Bedlam. Brian's father King Victor was killed in this conflict, and Brian's older brother Gregor ascended the throne of Markovia. In an attempt to save his country, Brian was instilled with his powers by the scientific discoveries of Dr. Helga Jace. Dr. Jace originally intended to give superpowers to both Brian and his older brother Gregor, but Gregor openly scoffed at Dr. Jace's researches. During the invasion, Brian also encountered the costume adventurers Batman, Metamorpho, Black Lightning, Katana, and Halo. After the invasion was repelled, Brian decided to journey to America to learn how to use his powers under the tutelage of the Batman. Together, he and the others made up the costume super team known as the Outsiders. A benefit Brian had not counted on from his membership in the Outsiders was an increased ability to work as a member of a team. Born into the purple, Brian was used to having his way in nearly every life situation that did not include his family members, but the Batman gave Brian no special treatment, regarding him simply as another member of the team, subordinate to his wishes. This caused a great deal of friction between Batman and Geo-Force until Batman earned Geo-Force's respect and trust. Geo-Force learned that he was expected to follow orders without being consulted as to his opinion. For a time, the Outsiders were privately funded by Markovia, whose treasury paid for and maintained a secret headquarters for the group off the coast of Santa Monica, California, after the Outsiders split with Batman. The public guise of this base was that of a marine research facility, co-funded by the United Nations and under the direction of Dr. Jace, whose initial researches opened the way for many important discoveries in various scientific disciplines. However, it became public knowledge that Markovia was funding the Outsiders when their headquarters were destroyed by the supercriminal known as Major Disaster. At this point, the United States government withdrew any foreign aid from Markovia until that nation released the true names of the Outsiders. Before King Gregor could choose which course to take, he was mysteriously murdered. Brian assumed the throne as King of Markovia, but was forced to abdicate and was imprisoned when his sister-in-law Ilona revealed she was pregnant. Under Markovian law, she became ruler of the country until her child came of legal age. Then the outsider known as Luca revealed to Brian that the murder of his brother was actually Dr. Jace, who was serving her true masters, the Manhunters. Geo-Force and the Outsiders fought the Manhunters, then the Outsiders disbanded. While Brian Markov is a powerful combatant as Geo-Force, he sometimes relies too much on his physical abilities, thereby leaving himself open to a strategic attack. He possesses a temper which may lead him to overextend himself or to place himself and his comrades in unnecessary jeopardy. He tends to approach problems with a simplistic point of view, and he is not a good planner or strategist. These traits make him a poor leader, although he is an excellent soldier, provided the person who seeks to lead him has earned his respect and loyalty. He is unfailingly loyal to his friends and unwaveringly courageous in the face of great odds. Little is known of Brian's half-sister Tara Markov, the former Teen Titan known as Terra. She and Brian are related through their father. The identity of Tara's mother is unknown. Also unknown is how Tara received her powers to control the Earth, though it is known these abilities were imparted by an authorized exposure to the same device of Dr. Jace's that gave Brian his power, when the device was in its developmental stage. Powers and weapons. Geo-Force's abilities include the power to increase or reduce the force of gravity, his plus gravity and null gravity powers. The power to project bursts of heat, called lava blasts, immense strength, heightened resistance, and increased endurance. By lessening the force of gravity on his body and propelling himself with a lava blast, Geo-Force can fly.